Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources.
Mirror World News, August 29, 1802 America, New York, COVID variant first detected in South Africa, most mutated variant found so far. The C.1.2 strain has been linked to increased transmissibility and been found in England, China, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Mauritius, New Zealand, Portugal and Switzerland.
New York Times World News, August 29, 1800 America, New York, 98 countries pledge to accept Afghans after U.S. military departs. A joint statement from the United States and other countries said that they had received assurances from the Taliban that people with travel documents showing they were clear to enter any of those countries could safely depart. Evacuees from Afghanistan arriving at Dulles International Airport in Virginia on Thursday.
August 29, 1759 America, New York, Jim Acosta reacts to Ida's damage. Strong winds from Hurricane Ida ripped the roof off of a Louisiana clinic. Hurricane Ida's forward speed has slowed down, which will increase the flooding potential and the amount of time the winds will last over inland locations.
BBC News World, August 29, 1754 America, New York, Ed Asner, Lou Grant and Up actor dies aged 91. He'll be remembered for his roles as TV newsman Lou Grant and the lead voice role in Pixar hit Up.
August 29, 1747 America, New York, how you can help Hurricane Ida victims. Hurricane Ida made landfall Sunday near Port Fortune, Louisiana, as an extremely dangerous Category 4 hurricane with winds of 150 miles per hour, the National Hurricane Center says. August 29, 1737 America, New York, analysis, how the White House and Democrats hope to survive Biden's political bruises. President Joe Biden was likely to lose Democratic control of Congress before last week's carnage in Afghanistan. That's more likely now. August 29, 1716 America, New York, opinion, Trump's lies will lead us to the truth. Because the assault on the 2020 election by former President Donald Trump and his enablers was so sweeping, the U.S. House Select Committee investigating the deadly January 6 Capitol riot must pursue evidence equally broadly.
New York Times World News, August 29, 1714 America, New York, U.S. conducts drone strike in Kabul and winds down airlift as deadline nears. The strike eliminated what U.S. officials called an imminent terrorist threat. The military evacuation of Afghans is ending, but the United States and others say they will still get people out. Damage on Sunday after a drone strike by U.S. New York Times World News, August 29, 1711 America, New York, your Monday briefing. Drone strikes in Afghanistan. Members of the Badri 313 Battalion, tasked with securing the airport in Kabul, Afghanistan, on Saturday. New York Times World News, August 29, 1704 America, New York, tropical storm Nora lashes Mexico with heavy rains. The storm, which was downgraded from a hurricane, battered western Mexico with rain and was blamed for at least 2 injuries in Jalisco state. Floodwaters from Hurricane Nora undermined roads and damaged buildings in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
August 29, 1703 America, New York, reporter struggles to hold wind gauge to storm. Golden Meadow, Louisiana, suffered damage as powerful Hurricane Ida makes landfall.
RT World News, August 29, 1654 America, New York, 3 kids killed in U.S. drone strike targeting Kabul suicide bombers, reports. A U.S. drone strike targeting would-be suicide bombers in Kabul also killed at least 3 children, an Afghan official told the Associated Press. The strike hit a residential area of the Afghan capital, near the city's airport.
Wall Street Journal World News, August 29, 1652 America, New York, North Korea appears to have restarted Yongbyon nuclear reactor. Inspectors cite evidence of resumed operations at the plutonium-producing plant, which had been shut down since 2018. Wall Street Journal World News, August 29, 1649 America, New York, EU set to recommend halting non-essential travel from the U.S. The European Union action is in response to the spread of coronavirus in the U.S.
Mirror World News, August 29, 1623 America, New York, Taliban agrees to allow Afghans to leave country, international statement says. The news comes the day after the final UK evacuation flight solely carrying civilians from Afghanistan left Kabul airport, but there are still 150 British passport holders stranded in the city. BBC News World. August 29, 1619 America, New York. Jamaican reggae icon Lee Scratch Perry dies aged 85. Perry, a legendary singer and music producer, is known for his pioneering experiments with dub.
New York Times World News. August 29, 1619 America, New York. Afghanistan live updates. U.S. carries out another strike in Kabul. The attack on the Afghan capital was said to target a car full of explosives and came hours after the United States had warned that another terrorist assault was highly likely. Taliban fighters at Kabul's international airport on Saturday.
August 29, 1542 America, New York. Hurricane Ida hit the oil industry hard as it headed to New Orleans. Hurricane Ida hit New Orleans Sunday after cutting through the Gulf of Mexico, causing massive disruptions to U.S. oil production before making landfall. Fox World News. August 29, 1538 America, New York. Former Afghanistan ambassador to U.S. Roya Rahmani. Afghan women, in a state of panic. Roya Rahmani, who served as the first female Afghanistan ambassador to the United States until last month, said Afghan women are in a state of panic after the Taliban retook the country 2 weeks ago. Fox World News. August 29, 1510 America, New York. Flames consume high-rise in Milan. Residents evacuated. Italian firefighters on Sunday battled a high-rise blaze in Milan that spread rapidly through a 20-story residential building and poured black smoke into the air. August 29, 1507 America, New York. Ed Asner, acclaimed Mary Tyler Moore Show actor, dies at 91. Ed Asner, who rose to fame as the crusty but lovable newsman Lou Grant on The Mary Tyler Moore Show, died Sunday morning, his publicist confirmed to CNN. He was 91.
RT World News. August 29, 1452 America, New York. Massive fire erupts in high-rise residential building in Milan, videos. A large fire has erupted in a high-rise residential building in Milan, engulfing the whole structure within minutes. The blaze has completely destroyed the facade of the building. Footage from the scene shows.